Well, a lot of fight fans thought this moment would never materialize. The great Fedor, however you want to pronounce it, Fedor Emelianenko crossing into the octagon tonight.
John, we've been waiting for this forever. We have always wanted to see how he would fare inside the UFC octagon. The story of Fedor precedes him. Everybody remembers how great he was in Pride, how great he was in Strikeforce. We're talking about a man that truly did move the sport of mixed martial arts forward from his wrestling, his grappling, sambo, and his power. Fedor has a big overhand right that can shut the lights off on anyone he steps inside the octagon with.
Fedor Emelianenko has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking to the grappling. He was the guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news. Right next to him on that Mount Rushmore, Daniel Cormier. Raise that hand!
Come on, John, don't do it.
George Rush St-Pierre has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Fedor! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre!
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. The man considered by many to be the greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, George Rush St-Pierre, back on the proven ground tonight.
I think George St-Pierre might have been the first guy that fought MMA and didn't have a wrestling background where I went, wow, just wrestling will not work inside the UFC, because he could chain things together effortlessly. The guy was a champion through and through, strong, physical, and every time he needed to, he stepped up. Tonight he has to do that again.
Lands a big right hand early. St-Pierre gets the single leg takedown. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Fedor Emelianenko getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Emelianenko out of that
unorthodox stance, a lot of different ways in which he can attack.
Fights with a lot of forward pressure. He does carry his hands low. But because he's such a good athlete, he's got great eyes, it's hard for his opponents to get to him.
And of course, there was a beautiful left hand that got in there a moment ago. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Stay busy.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Trying to kick the leg out.
Another takedown lands.
All right, so maybe this is the point at which this fight turns. Momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St-Pierre. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Round two is next. A lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready, Joe? Good.
All right, round two. The right hand just misses. Oh, and he gets the takedown here. We'll see what he can do with it. Ground and pound. The hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And now he's got the back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by George St-Pierre. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. And how much more can... Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Got his back, yep.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by GSP.
Oh, nice.
St-Pierre's now in full mount. This could be dangerous.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Good work from the top here by GSP. Oh, big elbow gets through. Relentless pressure from the top by George St-Pierre. Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is...
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready? Ready? Let's go to work.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
George St-Pierre, outstanding jab, oftentimes a means to an end, which is his take. Well, there it is again. Nice transition.
He's got to find a way back to his feet.
3 minutes to go.
Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Fedor Emelianenko's back in full mount. Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Danger factor everywhere against him on the ground, Sam.
It's about one mistake with this guy. You got to be so locked in, you got to be so focused that he doesn't latch on to something. This kid's amazing.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by St-Pierre. Another ground and pound strike lands. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down, breathe, get some water, relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control him from the top. I need you to work to pass that.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready? Ready? Let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish. Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Roll. He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Man, he can go right back. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that... the great equalizer, MMA wrestler.
I mean, it was flawless. Great timing. Saw his opponent getting reckless. Timed it perfectly, got the takedown, and now he can take a breath and try to regain his confidence and center himself before they get back to standing.
Denied. Nicely done. He was looking for the sub, but that's not going to come easy against him.
We know this guy does that. He's so good at just stopping you. So taking him down sometimes can be a moot point.
Instinctive flow, beautiful transition. Emelianenko's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Fedor's eye is starting to swell shut. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. Let's see if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going.
Big shots here. Oh, that could very well do it.
This is a terrible position.
Good. Oh, just like that, that will do it. And still, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.
All right, well, clearly a decision victory was not going to be enough for GSP tonight. George St-Pierre, decisively your winner by TKO.
He talked about finishing the fight. He talked about really separating himself from the division. And tonight, that's a step in the right direction.